start. Launch control, little score from the rear wheel. Go. Group the cars now down Palace House and bring them back up. While you're on your way down to Palace House, ladies and gents, you can also find our super secret super SUV garden. These cars are hidden away somewhere on site for you, ladies and gents. We'll show you a little challenge, a couple of Easter eggs if you can find them. The one that I'm asking you to find this weekend is the Aerial Nomad, which is effectively scaffolding with wheels and can do 130 miles an hour. So coming up first, we have our SLS AMG. Glorious V8 soundtrack in the front of that car, shaped like a bullet coming up the hill there. Now then, be ready for this one. If we have another burnout from this car, ladies and gents, I want you to cheer and clap as loud as you possibly can. Twin turbos have just been fitted to it, and he's turned up the boost as well. Let's see if we're going to have another burnout from our owner. He turned up the boost. I won't lie, I was scared. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for me for that driver and car. When he squirreled towards me, then I was nervous, and then as he was going our SVJ Aventador, even more power out of that 612. Glorious colour that on that car. It's actually had a clear wrap put on there, but the original paint has been changed to look more of a matte finish.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Great owner of that car as well, a real SBR Jaguar coming up now. Have a listen as this car comes up. From the front end, all you'll hear is the supercharger whining away.
You must know. Get your container of it.
So that whine that you can hear from the front is that supercharger literally dumping fuel and air into that V8 engine. Now we have AMG GTR coming up to join us. You saw the SLS earlier. Holding the car just down there for a second as we have got somebody on the exit road. Of course we can't have these cars fly around. Not only could they eventually get run over, but the engines on these cars are so big they may just get eaten alive. Holding the car on the bottom of the track, ready for him to head back up to the top. Here we go, the flag drops and away we go. Just listen to the whereas the SLS was naturally aspirated, this now has two turbos strapped to it, so despite the smaller capacity of 4 litres, it still puts out the same amount of power, and a lovely whistle from those turbos as well as it came off. Go. Pilot 2 tyres as well are going to give even more traction. The flag drops, here we go. Trying hard to unstick the car there, but it just will not let go. Then we have the Porsche Turbo S, sorry for flat 6, wasn't powerful enough, adding 2 turbos to it. These things are so fast, ladies and gents. You'll be going over 200 miles an hour before this car runs out of puff. So fast, so fast. Stopped absolutely dead centre. Don't forget to show your appreciation, ladies and gents. Launch control again. Coming up next, we have one of Aston Martin's latest generation of Vantage models. Burbling away, ready to go. This is the ex-Aston Martin press car as well. It's got the Mercedes-AMG V8 in the front of it, and this car will be the only car in the world to make that engine when it comes available. Moving from Aston Martin then to McLaren, also with a V8 and again with 2 turbos on the back of it. Turbos building on the boost as we get launch control and away we go. Engine mounted in the centre of the car there, pretty much perfect weight distribution, exactly what you want if you're going to be using this car on track, but it's also comfortable to also use it in the real world as well. These are so efficient that when they first came out, for being a bit boring, would you believe it, ladies or gents? Not so now though, McLaren really have put their range together, bringing out multiple new cars every single year. Coming up next for you, ladies and gents, just looking down the next batch, we start with a V10 engined Audi and then a V10 engined Lamborghini. We've got a Marcos just behind that as well. I do believe we have the aerial Nomad joining us, which will do 130 miles an hour on or off-road. Car that you don't want to take off-road, no, apart from if you're going to go on the track, is the first car coming back up the hill, which is our GT3 RS. Our drivers tried hard to unstick this car, but trust me, you cannot unstick one of these. Even in the rain, these cars find traction on our demonstration straight. That flat 6 engine over the rear wheels, giving so much traction as well. Next 2 cars share a lot in common with each other. They're both the Lamborghini. But let's go back to the track now. You can see our Porsche has stopped at bang centre there, putting all of the power down. I think the only thing quicker than this car is its gear change, ladies and gents. That was phenomenally fast. Next up then we have our Porsche Turbo S. Joining us up the hill. These are phenomenally fast cars. They don't look good, but they will do over 200 miles an hour. Absolutely perfect, ladies and gents. Don't forget to cheer them on if they do manage to do it. Just look at the pace of that car. The only thing faster than that, I do believe, is the electric Porsche that they brought out last year, and now it's around 8% of Porsche's overall production. The thing I love about the 911 is you genuinely can use it every day. Coming up next then we have the latest Aston Martin Vantage, and this is the press car. So you would have seen this on the likes of Top Gear, and of course you can go around Top Gear World here at Beaulieu. It's got a Mercedes right V8 engine in the front of it, and when they release the manual version of this car, it will be the only car in the world to offer that engine with a manual transmission. Coming up next, we have our McLaren joining us. Also with the V8 and 2 turbos. Tank unit in the back of it, right in the centre of the car. When this car came out, it was directly against Ferrari's 458, which is a formidable force to be reckoned with, but whereas the Ferrari was a 4.5. Just listen to that V10 bark. You're about to hear it again, ladies and gents. I dare say it'll be even louder. This is the Huracan Evo, ladies and gents. The Evo means evolution, and is Lamborghini's latest iteration of the Huracan. Should be even louder with twin tailpipes out the back. Here we go. Hard on the brakes and a little bit of a squirrel, but I do believe he managed to get that absolutely centre. Put your hands together, ladies and gents. Now then, ladies and gents, we have another Marcus joining us on the track here. Believe it or not, that this car was actually a track car that's been made road legal. Hard on the brakes now, that is a Marcus Mantis Challenge track car. 6.2 litre LS3 V8 in it. Next up we have the aerial Nomad, which yes, it does look like scaffolding with wheels, but just watch this go. That car can do 130 miles an hour on pretty much any surface. Gravel, sand, rock, snow, you name it, the Nomad has a 2.4 litre Honda engine in it, putting out around 235 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in just... This you can expect to get about 660 horsepower from, and you'll be going at 60 miles an hour in just 2.9 seconds. With the 6.3 litre V12. Next up we have a V12 powered Lamborghini 6.5 litre V12 with the roof down taken here. Every single one of those cylinders. First we need to bring all of those cars back up the hill. We're going to Palace House. If you've ever been down to Palace House, you can see our hypercar lawn, which has got supercar royalty down there. So make sure you head down to Palace House before you head home today. Also around all of the green fields where you can see hundreds of supercars on display. I can see our cars now beginning to group at the bottom of the hill, and we are going to have the V-Storm coming up first. As effectively is scaffolding with wheels of the rally engine in the back of it. Watching the Group A rally in the mid-90s with the likes of Science and Mackinnon and McRae driving it. Lovely pop and a bang, but we did ring up first and just let them know, don't worry, we're not setting up guns, it is just a few of our cars there. Next up then we've got our long tail McLaren. If you know there, listen to our turbo spool up, there's a lot of so incredibly efficient with McLarens are getting their power down, don't waste any of it. say, just 15 of those in the world that we've got one here for. Next was our ultimate GTR with that full fast American V8 in the back of it. Racing set up there, sending along the concerts of thunder coming up the hill. Next up our V12 Lamborghini Roadster as well, so you can hear all of those 12 cylinders held. You saw our sound off one of these, came out very close and second to the end. To say a V12 engine car, you are not noise and thunder, and here we have a supercharged 5-litre V10 engine. As well, it sounded great there, but now the limiter will kick in, so let's take it all the way up to 7.5 grams. This is a proper pure blood Ferrari with the V8 in the back of it, naturally aspirated, an F1 gearbox in the middle of it, 2 seats there as well. Here we go. Here then finding all the features in here, that V8 single. Next set, 4.5.
No, they're not.
Not as loud or as loud as the ones we've had, but still a very pungent mix of power and beauty. Next up we have our Porsche 911 Turbo. The engine mounted over the rear axle in this, so you'll get plenty of traction. I guarantee to you that this car will not get unstuck. It will just put all of that power down. Launch control, we're just making sure that we've got the all clear on the track. Marshall's just making sure that there's nobody on the track. And launch control, all very well, going straight away through and coming to a stop on the brake side. So that's where we want you to brake before you hit that stop. Like I say, all the Porsches, they just grip and go. There is absolutely no stopping them. Even in the wet, these cars will not come unstuck. I'm going to have a look at the track here. Yes, I do believe it's redundant. Next up, we've got a V12 Ferrari, followed by a V8 Ferrari just behind it as well. Really looking forward to this. It's almost an Italian special with a German and a Lancia in the middle of it. But that's coming up next. First, we need to bring our cars back up the track. Like I say, they are currently down at Palace House, where you can see our hypercar lawn with supercar royalty down there. Make sure you head down there if you haven't already, ladies and gents. Also make sure you have a look around all of our traders, including Autoglym, who have got some very special show prices on here today. They've got trade products as well as show prices. You will not get Autoglym products cheaper than on that stall here today, ladies and gents. So that's I can guarantee. And the guys who work there are lovely. They will help you till the world trust me, they're fantastic guys there. Please do go over and see them. They're just outside of the museum and they've got the full range, including all of their new products. But they've also said, let's get the car back up our straight, and we're starting with our V8 Mustang supercharged as well. Hard on the brakes now. Are we going to get a cheeky burn over it? No. We're outside. Fire out the backwards. Huge smiles inside that car as well, and quite rightly so. Now then, let's see what our 360 Spider can do. 360 morphed into the F430 before we had the likes of the California and the 458. There is something in that noise of a Ferrari V8 howling up our track here that goes right to my spine. A glorious, glorious sound, and the white colour combination as well. Red exterior with green leather interior, classic Ferrari. Next up then we've got a treasure joining us. Our TVR 4.5 litre V8 in front of it, all going to the rear wheels. No ABS, no traction control, no